As part of the import initiative on this channel, a lot of games are going to be discussed and recommended, and because of the variable degree of linguistic accessibility when dealing with import games, I felt it was a good idea to introduce a rating system to inform you of just how approachable any games that might come up actually are. If I show a game title with a blue banner, for example, that means the game is actually available in North America or the UK, but is either a digital exclusive or was tied to a limited distribution model like Limited Run or Strictly Limited, forcing you to navigate the import market in order to obtain a physical copy. Examples of this would include Grandia HD Collection, which is unfortunately starting to get scarce pretty much everywhere, or the Final Fantasy VII and 8 Remastered Twin Pack, which is really starting to look like it'll be around forever. A green banner will mean that the game did not get a North American or European release, at least to the best of my knowledge, and the case itself may even very well reflect that, but it still has full English language support that will auto-load once the game is fired up on a system that has English set as the system language. This will make up a good chunk of a newcomer's import selections and is a great way to start exploring what's out there to be explored. My favorite go-to example of this is Kamen Rider Memory of Heroes, although I still need to pick up a copy for myself. There are games out there that have no English language support whatsoever, but use text minimally in general, meaning you only have to learn a small handful of Japanese words like start, options, save, load, yes, or hi, and no, or ie, in order to navigate menus or set the options to your liking. I find these to be the best introductions to learning Japanese if you should feel so inclined, but even if that's not your goal, it's an easy way to expand the list of games you have access to with minimal effort. These games will be marked with a yellow banner once the content really starts rolling. If you're a shmup fan, you'll encounter a lot of these. Just beyond that, you have games that have select modes with extremely dense Japanese that are completely unplayable without that understanding of the language, with other simpler modes that would get a yellow or even green banner on their own. Because there are several games like this that still have plenty to offer a non-Japanese reader, they'll get occasional coverage on this channel and will be highlighted with an orange banner. The best example of this in my own library is Sega Rally 2006 on the PS2. Although its career mode is completely impenetrable without a strong handle on Japanese, it has an arcade mode entirely in English, and the bonus disc is the original Sega Rally Championship, making it not just a recommendation but a must-own for PS2 owning arcade racing importers, even if you can't digest the entire contents of the disc. Now, red banners will be reserved for something that you'll probably only rarely see on this channel because they even go above my own head, and that is games that are full of extremely dense Japanese text that must be understood in order to play or enjoy them at all. Unfortunately, the first example of this that comes to my mind is the Dragon Quest X Offline Edition, along with most Japanese exclusive JRPGs altogether, which are thankfully much fewer in the 20s than they were in the 90s. These will almost entirely come up as topics of discussion rather than actual recommendations just by their nature, but the possibility of their presence at all requires I give them a classification. Things are absolutely coming together for this corner of the channel, and I hope you're looking as forward to viewing all of this import gaming content as I am to creating it. That's all for now. If you like this video, then please be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe as it all helps grow the channel. Click the notification bell to know right away when the next video comes down. I'm Patrick Mifflin, and I'll see you back here next time.